Well, I'm out in the snow blizzard tonight because not only Oprah, Mindy, and Reese, but Ava DuVernay, and I'm so excited to be here. I love movies like this. I mean, my whole message is about be your true self and be who you are, be the real, authentic you, and don't try to be conform to what anybody else is saying that you should be. Yes, I'm so excited that Ava's doing another film like this. This is amazing, and to see Mindy and Reese and Oprah all together, I mean, it's incredible because that's exactly what we need. We've been talking about women empowerment for quite some time now, and now you're seeing the fruit of it, and here it is. Oprah is and always has been a true inspiration. In fact, Oprah Winfrey's show, there's a clip of that actual logo on my vision board because I too am going to have the Ashley Graham show. So Oprah's always been a huge inspiration.
Yes, no, I'm thrilled to be here. O Magazine, close to my heart. I love the cover with all the misses brought to life on the pages of O. So really thrilled to present this film to New York on O's red carpet. Wrinkle in Time is really a movie that we've designed for children to really tap into the truths that we want to share with them about being the light in a sometimes dark world. So it's for kids, but it's people who are kids at heart. Still have a kid in there somewhere, really designed for young people at this time. Oh, well, it was wonderful to work with this cast and a crew that really was inclusive and included all kinds of people, cultures, colors, but particularly to work with Storm Reid, our leading lady, 13 years old. The whole film is on her shoulders, and she's a beautiful Meg Murry. Madeleine L'Engle wrote this book in the early 60s, and the fact that the story has endured all of these decades and that Meg Murry is now in the package of this beautiful girl of color is really inspiring to me and inspired me every day making the film.
Well, I've been so excited to see how Ava DuVernay takes this movie from the book and brings it to the big screen. Oprah, of course, because I heard all about the filming in New Zealand and all the fun they had doing it. So I'm just curious to see how they bring it to the big screen. Well, I keep hearing great things about Storm Reid, that this is her movie, that this is her moment, and it's so great to see someone who's 13, who's now turning 14, to be on the big screen in this way. I'm really excited to see her performance. And Oprah, Mindy, and Reese, of course, I know will be great, but I'm really curious to see Storm Reid tonight. Well, it's the O of O is what we call her at the magazine, and she's starring in the movie, and we just thought it was a great collaboration. They're all three on the cover, and they allowed us, Disney, thank you Disney, allowed us to have a special screening tonight, so we're very psyched about that.
Oh, well, for me, it was such a thrill to be able to work with Ava DuVernay. I've been such a fan of her work since Selma and 13th, her documentary, and this incredible cast, really. So inspiring to see a young actress like Storm Reid getting the chance to be the center of this much beloved American children's story. So it was really, and the chance to play an astrophysicist. The message of the film is so uplifting and inspiring. So I was really, really happy to be a part of it. Well, for me, there's one line actually that Oprah says early on at the beginning of the film, which is, all you have to do is find the right frequency and be who you are. And that was something that I just thought was so profound, the idea of learning to be yourself, having the courage to bring light into the world, that we all have what we need within us, and even though Meg is being bullied at school, she's not very confident in her own skin at the beginning, she actually learns to find her power and her strength. So I thought that was a very uplifting message for young women. Amazing. I've worked with a lot of female heavy casts and several female directors. I think, what was wonderful about this movie is that Storm is the lead, Ava's directing it. There's also this trio of goddess-like celestial beings with Oprah, Mindy, and Reese. So it was a wonderful team, and as I say, I'm very proud to be associated with it.
Probably my favorite part of playing my part was the fact that my character, Miss Two, is so strange and very different than the kind of character I've ever played. I come from the sitcom world, so for me, this was like a real kind of like, out of the box type of role. So it was a great challenge. Yeah, and you think Oprah and Ava have both said it best when they say that this is a movie you bring a kid to, and there's something about the lead of the cast, Storm Reid, and how I think she's just going to be so appealing to children, and it's just an adventure that like I would love to show to my own daughter. So yeah.
Well, what made it special was knowing that Madeleine L'Engle had written this for a period of time where she felt that darkness was pervasive in the culture, and that was in the 60s, and that these words, this film, is also so fitting for now and will be fitting for 30 years, 40 years from now, because you're never going to have a continent, a country, a culture without darkness, because that's what the planet Earth is yin and yang, darkness and light. And then to be able to create this entire experience with Ava, who was a friend to start, and then to make new friends with all of these other wonderful women, including the young woman Storm Reid. It was one of the most fun, exhilarating experiences I've ever had. Well, the most about playing my character was the character was so much already like me. So it was like perfect casting, I must say. I thought that the wise Mrs. Witch was often saying things that I've said to my own girls in school. So she, for me, is Maya Angelou and Linda the Good Witch and myself all in one. So.
Oh, it's hard to even begin to describe how much fun we had. This cast is really special. Working with Ava was incredible. Being part of something where I had all these magical costumes, and then I got to turn into a magical creature. It was really fantastical and wonderful. Yeah, it's an incredible moment of seeing a young woman rise to be the hero of her own story in this magical sci-fi world, and I think it's really, I think it'll be really exciting for audiences. I think so. I think it's good for kids because I think it requires imagination, and I think Storm is such an inspiration to young people. She's so well spoken, and this is a beautiful opportunity for her to rise and become the young leading woman that we need in this world right now.
Making the movie was so much fun. We shot for 6 months, but I think my most memorable moment would have to be when we were all doing the stunts and the special effects together. That was really fun. And it was a learning curve for me, but once I got the hang of it, it was awesome. Yeah, it's so amazing to be making a change in the world where we're seeing ourselves represented and women are getting more equal opportunities. And I still think we have a way to go, but I feel like we're making some change. So I'm excited to be a part of something so monumental. I just love Meg because she's so regular and she has to go on this journey throughout the universe to find herself and find the light from within herself, and she saves the world without any superpowers. Yeah, so I'm at a screening for Wrinkle in Time with Miss Oprah put on this amazing event, and I'm really excited to be here.